Hey, I appreciate for watching this video, and if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe and turn notification on so you don't miss any update. Let's revisit the old dinosaur Bitcoin. Last time we looked at Bitcoin was on October the 9th. Here is a quick recap. The stochastic oscillator is showing that Bitcoin is definitely in its way overbought. The volume continued to be low. I don't really like this when Bitcoin spike up a lot on low volume. Because when you have low volume, it doesn't take a lot for the short seller to be able to drive the price down. Bitcoin already ran up a lot from 40,000 all the way to 56,000. And now I believe that Bitcoin is facing this double top. So all probability is pointing to Bitcoin will retrace. And the retracement is necessary for Bitcoin to build momentum in order to run up again. So in the short term, I am looking at Bitcoin retracing by at least 38%, where it would be retesting the 10 days moving average at around 50,000. Fast forward, this is the daily chart for Bitcoin, and the data I have is 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on October the 14th. Last time when we looked at Bitcoin was right around this point, October the 9th. Prior to that, Bitcoin was facing this possible double top. So I was predicting that the price would retrace and Bitcoin would likely retest the 10 days moving average and stay at around a 50,000 level. And that's exactly what it did. The next day, the price dropped below the 10 days moving average, dropped down to about 50,300. But momentum was very strong. Buyers stepped right back in and they pushed the price up. So the price did not close the day anywhere near the 50,000, but bounced right back up and closed at above 54,000. And after that, just like an Energizer bunny, Bitcoin continued to trend upward. And this morning, it ran all the way up to about 58,000. At 58,000, it is also testing this prior high, and so far sellers step in and they are pushing the price down. Bitcoin is currently trading at 57,100, or is down less than 0.5%. Will Bitcoin be able to gather enough buying support and cross over this critical resistance, continue to trend upward? Let's see if we can figure this out. Bitcoin broke out consolidations around December of last year. The Bollinger Band was contracted nicely, and then the price spiked up, ran all the way to about 37,000. That is when the Bollinger Band get way overextended. And after that, the price retraced. The Bollinger Band contracted. Then the price broke out and spiked up to about 58,000. Again, the Bollinger Band became way overextended. Follow that, Bitcoin retraced. The Bollinger Band contracted, and after that, it broke out again. So we're looking at about 50% retracement from this high to this point. One important thing to keep in mind is, while Bitcoin was trending up big during this bull run, the volume was massive. Now, after Bitcoin dropped below 30,000, bounced up and ran all the way up to about 52,000, then retraced. The retracement from this point to the high is again roughly about 50%. Then the Bollinger Band get contracted. Bitcoin broke out and it ran from about 40,000 all the way to 58,500. And the Bollinger Band is way overextended. So the stochastic oscillator is showing that Bitcoin is in this way overbought, and the volume continues to be low. So I really don't believe that there would be enough buying support to allow Bitcoin to be able to cross over this major resistance at 58.5. I hope that Bitcoin is going to prove me wrong this time. But all these indicators are pointing to a very high probability that Bitcoin is going to retrace. The first support level I see is right at about a 55.5, where it would also be testing this 10 days moving average. The next level would be at 53, where it would also be testing this prior high and eventually drop down to about 45, where it would also be testing the 50 days moving average. And at 48.5, that is roughly about 50% retracement from the low to the high at 58.5. And 50% retracement seems to be the normal every time we see Bitcoin spike up and then retrace, roughly about 50%. So that is what I see is going to happen within the next few weeks. Bitcoin would likely drop down to about 48.5 before it could consolidate, so the Bollinger Band can contract, build momentum, and then spike up again. And that's it for this video.